I've been fighting with Israel for 7 years, but he's never been hitting this hard, this smooth. I'd be scared if I was Paulo Costa. I'd be scared to be a pad holder. I'm scared for Mike. Mike has to do drills with him next. I'm scared for him. He's dangerous, man. Savagery on a whole nother level.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Cameraman, kick off. I got this. I can hold it. I can hold it. Cameraman, kick off. Cameraman, kick off. Cameraman, kick off. Hey, hey, let's go. First thing about it. Faster, faster. Faster, faster. Look at this. Good effort from the cameraman. We got the whole gang. Our whole crew can any gang up. Try us. Look at that. Woo!
We've never come face to face before, so when you look at someone and you know you're gonna fight him, you can get to look into his soul and see what's up, see if he's really down or not. But I'm more interested to see if Izzy and Paulo are gonna be friends or not today. So, how you doing, Tommy?
How you doing?
Good. I'm the co-main. We'll let the main event guys do their thing. And how many press conferences are on the beach? You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
Dana, I wanted to start with you and ask you about the significance of the main event, right? Just the second time in UFC history to have a men's title fight with an undefeated champion, an undefeated challenger. Historically, what's the importance of this fight?
Yeah, no, I love these kind of fights. When you have two of the baddest dudes in the world, undefeated, in their prime, facing off for the world title, nothing gets better than this.
Israel, I wanted to ask you, I know we kind of just got here and we're out on a beach right now, but what kind of energy are you picking up for Paulo right now?
Weak from cutting weight. I can see he's sucked out, he's dry, the sun's affecting him. He's never made 185 on the dot. And that 1 pound, that 600 grams is a lot, especially if you've never been there before. But it's never really been an issue for me. I feel great, I don't feel drawn out. I can be in the sun all day, but I just like to relax when it's fight week.
Paulo, let me ask you, I mean, we're looking at this as your power versus his precision, right? But I wonder, should we be talking more about your grappling, your jiu-jitsu background? Are we looking at this fight the wrong way?
Before becoming striking, I was grappler. I'm black belt jiu-jitsu. My brother is here, my coach. This fight can be on the ground also.
He sucked as a grappler. Whenever he shoots, he loses his gas tank within the first or second shot.
You never saw my grappling.
No. You can't grapple.
Bull. You're blue belt of jiu-jitsu. You cannot say nothing about jiu-jitsu.
On the
blue belt of jiu-jitsu. You're like a kid on
If I grab your neck, trust me, I'm not going to give it back.
Talk about jiu-jitsu with me. You're crazy. You'll never put one gear on your skinny body, huh?
Okay, so my question is for Jan. Jan, obviously this is the huge moment for Polish MMA, and basically everyone in Poland is talking about your fight. How does it feel like 2 days before the event?
Yeah, it's a historic moment for Polish MMA, and I'm excited, you know, I cannot wait to start fighting.
Okay, and question for Dominik and for you. We see a lot of bad blood between the main event, but between you guys there are huge mutual respect. Where does it come from?
Some people have bad blood, some people don't like each other. I have no bad blood toward the end, but I do want to take his head off, so that's part of the game.
Question for Izzy and Paulo. What were you guys just saying to each other while the other two were answering questions?
I said I like his earrings. He's beautiful. I think my mom has one very similar of his ring.
You wish your mom had one very similar. You wish your mom had one very similar.
Beautiful.
Shut the f before I become your dad. Grounded. Go to your room.
Couple hours left, so I want to do this right now and wait for the weights. It's just 2 kilos, so it's normal. It's much and it's almost nothing, but still a lot, you know. But only in your head, it's a lot. Not first time, not last time. I hate to do this, but part of the job.
ping pong with that weight? 100%. It's fun. Just to do something fun that's not boring or tedious. Can we turn the AC off?
Lose your weight. 12-7.
12-7. Right. Ooh, that's that heat. I'll see you after. Okay.
Nice good game.
Only Israel loses that much weight playing people. I learned a long time ago not to doubt Israel.
Never doubt me. Let's go.
Finally, a bathtub with my knees don't poke out of. Oh, praise the Lord. Sacrifice to the gods.
I think it's all in a magazine, or maybe on TV.
Sacrifice to God.
Thank you all for being here. We are now ready to go. It is the weigh-in for UFC 253, Adesanya versus Costa. First fighter to the scale, challenging for the UFC middleweight championship here tomorrow night. Please welcome Paulo Costa.
185.
185, the official weight for Paulo Costa. Our next fighter to the scale, also getting his first UFC championship opportunity here tomorrow night. Light heavyweight contender Jan Blachowicz. 205, the official weight for Jan Blachowicz. All right, now we get to the man who will be the last to make the walk here tomorrow night, the man around which this card was built, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, the last Stylebender, Israel Adesanya. 184 pounds, the official weight for the champion, Israel Adesanya. All right, next fighter to the scale, set to compete for the UFC's light heavyweight championship here tomorrow night, the #1 ranked contender, the Devastator Dominic Reyes. £205, the official weight for Dominic Reyes. All right, now we get to the co-headliner set to compete for the vacant UFC light heavyweight championship, Dominic Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz. And finally, our main event for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship, Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa.
You're a black belt?
Yeah, I am.
I'm ahead of the game, but you're gonna need that when you get downgraded.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, I'm gonna knock your ass out, bitch. Bitch. Well, I'm knocking your ass out. What you gonna do? Come on. It's theatrics. Don't worry. It's all theatrics. Yo, you get your time. You get your time.
No, I'm good.
We're good. Go ahead.
Come in here.
Let's go.
Good.